Oh boy. Looking good, right, boys? We got this. I hope. We're gonna go into an era, hey Fly killing me, of having no military points. No military points, but we should have manpower at least, I hope. Okay. Hey HP Legion, what's up? Hello. Hey, Colin Flame. Welcome. I was actually having fun yesterday, I remember. Can you imagine that? We're co-belligerenting at the English clay on the mainland. I'm very worried about getting London and York, guys. I mean, we have money, we have sailors. I think it's going to have to be a sort of take a losing engagement here, and force march. And force march onto sort of the Syria, Wessex. And then once we have occupation here, we can zip through the channel quite easily, I suspect. I'll try to be earlier, Victor. Sorry about that. So I had to decide whether we are going to actually attack the Mamelukes next or France, as they both have the intention to join the coalition, and it's a really hard call, to be honest. So I'm thinking France, because the English are the defender of the faith, and they're not rivaling France any longer. So here I was thinking that this guarantee would go away if we break the border, which it would, but the English would join anyway. So this is really becoming a problem. The Mamluks' truce comes up in November, so in theory we could attack them as well. That would mean we're waiting for this round of cores, and then the French round, and then the Mamelukes round, which is 6 years, which is 45. And then we go straight into war against the Ottomans. Man, brutal. I think that's going to have to be how it is, though. I decided I'm going to siphon income here, looking around. Sweden, Lithuania, and Russia. It's some good money, dude. Heavy Jeff. How did it go? We had 0 manpower, much like today at the beginning of the stream, and we've maintained alright. I decided that I'm going to brute force my professionalism back up to 100. For the, I mean, it was at like 76 yesterday, I think. For the obvious reasons that professionalism is good, but we can slacken it into manpower, so it's not a waste. But then we can get this event here. Yeah, this mission passed here. So we're basically done being Prussia now. And we're going to be forming Sardinia, Piedmont. And Croatia. That's what's next. We sort of did the math on it, and I just about have the military points to push this to 100. Not quite, but we just about have it, so we're effectively at 0 mil right now, which is pretty unpleasant. We're going to fall behind in tech. But then, once we're at 100, we pass the mission, I want to slacken a little bit for some manpower. And you can see all of this stuff in the diplomat mode, that's bright green. That means we can state it up for free. We currently have only one state, but all of that stuff we can state up for free. So the plan is to state all of this up, like a huge chunk of Southern Europe, I suppose. And then slacken a few times, and then remove the states. But that should bode really well for the manpower. Hey Lapconium, what's up? Isn't it easy to form Germany as Prussia instead of Croatia? Easier? It's just, in this circumstance, it's just a matter of points, dude. It will just save us a few more points to do that, but we form the nations for a reason. The answer is no, it's not easier. It's the same. We're fine. Germany, we could form it now. If we just integrate Lundberg, we're at peace. And we have Tech 20, which is getting close. If we took this, then it would be the next tech. We're hoping to form it by that time that we take that next tech anyway. All we need to do is become German culture again, which means I'm pretty sure that Croatia, the missions are already completed. I'm pretty sure. I think Sardinia Piedmont, on the other hand, takes a little bit to complete it. One mission is to build buildings in their capital, which I think it's 5. So let's have a look. This capital will not be a joke. It's going to get extra development, like 41. Actually, a genuinely pretty strong capital city. So let's think about what's going to benefit us here. We don't care that much about manpower, guys. I do care about manpower. We don't care that much about money. I mean, like, a manufacturer is fine, but it's not amazing. It's going to take 5 years to complete, so we want to stay away from that right now. I could delete the marketplace to do manufacturing later if we wanted to. So it might just be a workshop. That would be the obvious one. We're going to have 0 autonomy there. Yeah, we're going to do it today, dude, so you could, you know, just see. The trick is that we have no states, my dude. So I can quickly switch to Croatian culture and form Croatia, and then switch to Sardinian Piedmont culture, Piedmontese, and then form Sardinia Piedmont, and then flip back to Saxon, and then flip to German culture. Okay, I've got to do a little bit of micromanagement here, guys. We're going to look around at provinces like this. Yep. And make sure they can be converted. And then same to my culture, Saxon culture. But only if they finish before 1660, the culture conversions, I mean. Okay, so this one can be converted from Protestant now. That can't. That can't. But Brunswick can be converted soon. Next year. Does somebody want to try to... it's probably too early. Try to micromanage me on this, guys, if I'm absent-minded on it. Next year we can convert this and then culture convert it, and it should finish within the window. So I'd like to do Brunswick, but I'll probably forget. Okay, we just took Pomerania. It's going to have separatism. That guy's not adjacent to Saxon. That's the wrong religion. That's not going to happen. Alright. Cool. I checked Hungary. Can't do Croatia. Can't do that. Looks like we might be able to do split. Lately I've been, instead of drinking a coffee, I've been having like a small Red Bull. I prefer sipping on it with some ice so it stays cold. That's all. Alright, so we're going to take France here, guys. Let's think about this. Yeah, he's going to join the coalition. He's going to join. I shouldn't unpause the game. That's a big yikes. That is a big yikes. I should down him right now. Oh man, I'm so sick of this, like, always feeling like we're on the back foot. I should down him right now. Okay. I have whiskey, actually, somewhere. Well, bourbon. I have, this one's quite nice, I find. I bought it on special. It was not even that expensive. It's American bourbon. Old Foresters. I'd recommend it. It's pretty cheap, actually, to be honest. Like, just because I bought it on special. But it's not super expensive. But it's nice. I like it. Old Foresters. That's a good one. And I also have, my dad bought me like a really expensive bottle of whiskey randomly for Christmas, because that's the kind of thing my dad does, which I haven't opened and I'm not going to open anytime soon. Which is, I can't pronounce, like Glenmorangie or something. Swedish. Swedish. That's just because it's early in the morning, guys. I'm just saying nonsense. Scottish. Whiskey. Glenmorangie. I don't know how to say it. Okay. Feeling like a gross lack of units right now, and France has like almost 60k here in France. They're obviously not going to be trash quality units. Glenmorangie. Hey, Bengals. So the name of the game is to take the English clay from the Provence peace deal, and it looks like we're supposed to have won the war already, guys. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Why is this so hard lately, dude, this game? Jeez Louise. Guess we're slow. I think it's just because we started sooner in terms of a date, but boy, this campaign has been rough. Like, I started too early in the sense that we were doing really well, and I thought it was realistic. It's always the way, you know, dealing with the coalition and stuff at an earlier stage is harder, but maybe being more slow and purposeful would have been the way. I'm not sure. It's hard to make that kind of a call. So far, this is looking good, though. I mean, we have the war score. Hopefully, this falls that we occupy this, and it's donezo's. Oh, 21 even. Not bad. Oh, nice. This might actually be done right now. I'm shocked we actually siege something fairly well. It's awesome. Hello, Trizio. I'm miles ahead. Well, that's good to hear, but what you might not get, literally, Seal, is that we were doing quite badly in that game overall, and it was the Mexican PU which saved the day. So I don't really want to take comfort from comparing myself to that game, but it's better than being miles behind, isn't it? It's going to be extremely unlikely to get like a powerful colonial nation as a PU. Right now, I mean, first of all, any Catholic will hate us, period. So it would really be the 13 colonies, like the USA, that's potentially going to be a strong colonial nation. I couldn't even get relations with him, even if I tried. Whereas Mexico, I mean, maybe once they become independent, they chunk all of this. He is Hussite, so, I mean, we'll see. But, or maybe a Brazil, PUing Brazil as well. But yeah, it doesn't seem. I mean, the PU game's done basically. We put that was insane that we PU'd him. I called it. Do you guys remember? 21 years old. I called it because in the back of my mind, for people who didn't know, I knew the game was like we were done. We were done. That game was not going to work, and I sometimes like. Anyway, I just called it, like, we're gonna PU this guy, because we'd be screwed if we didn't. I would have, like, called the game, guys, and we did. Do you decide on the France, says Med? Did I decide to attack them? Yeah, so, Med, the English are currently the defender of the Catholic faith, and I assume he's rich by now, and he's just gonna buy it back. And he's no longer rivaling France. I think that's an invalid rival, so that was the sort of tilting point for me. Yeah, I was leaning towards the Mamelukes because he's stronger, basically. But yeah, I decided to attack France, or else we're never going to get in there. Our troops are in better position, and let's go. I need the Provence state for Savoy mission. You're right, dude. You're freaking right. Yikes. Yep, thank you for letting me know. Yes, I do. Wait a second. Wait a second. But that goes... Is that... That's a mission we don't care about, though, right? I'm going to have to look now. It goes down to permaclaims on France and then PUing France. I'm looking right now. Here, I'll share screen with you guys. So if we form Sardinia Piedmont, I usually do this in-game because I don't like this wiki. But I can't do that right now without, dicking around. Unify Piedmont is done. Is there a... I find often these missions... It's been ages since I looked at the wiki. See, it's like French ambition, right? I don't freaking know. You scroll down here, it shows you like the order they go in here, the national missions. Unify Piedmont, conquer Genoa, unite with Sardinia, take Sicily, union with Naples, there's the annexation cost reduction. So we've done all of that, right? One more time. Piedmont, Genoa, Sardinia, Sicily, Naples. Piedmont, Genoa, Sardinia, Sicily, Naples. There's the 10% annexation cost reduction. Push on to Tuscany. Capture Venice. That's random. I think it is the French ambition. Owns core province Geneva. We've done that. Western and Eastern Burgundy or Lorraine. We've done that. Conquer Burgundy. Do we get 50 admin for forming? That would be good. Take Provence. Yeah, I mean, we would miss out on this modifier. This is the PU. I mean, it's not that's not useful. Yeah, so we're good, right? Where's the admin efficiency? While we're here, we'll take a look at it. Prosper in Piedmont. Let's move our capital to Torino, which I'm probably saying incorrectly. So this changes to something that's just free, having opinion of the Pope when you're not Catholic, if I remember correctly. Cyprus owns core province Cyprus. Our house in the north. Provinces in the same capital area as the capital owns 12 provinces with manufacturers, income at least 10 times the income of this country. Income at least 10 times the starting income of this country. 100 development. Yeah, so this is completed. Why does it act like you need a complete Kingdom of Cyprus here? You don't need to do that, right? 20 years more of armies would be nice, but you don't need to do that, right? Are you long? Otherwise, we have to do another Mamluk war, which is what we plan to do. But getting into Cyprus can be tough. I mean, we have to do it anyway. Good, good, good. In other words, we can just ignore Provence, just like I had planned, right? I mean, we're missing out on a few missions, but it's okay. Perfect pronunciation of Torino. Thank you so much, dude. Is that that's an I, right? Iones. I can't say your name, dude. Iones. Thank you so much. I appreciate the sub. Cyprus is not you. Okay, we could put our merchant back. Thank you. So I think that we can actually peace out now. Just like we had planned. Perfect. Alright. Alright. Oh, we could snipe this fort. Let's do that, eh? Or regret taking the overextension. I changed my mind. I'm just going to snipe this really quickly. We're going to go for short truce time with province. Because maybe the solution here is to take 100 overextension from France and buy. Do you see? And then like do this as quickly as we can. I think it makes sense to me because we're trying to do a small war against him, to make him full annexable for next time. That makes sense. So Mamluks right now. Let's begin building up some heavy ships. Where is it safe to do that? I guess Venice. It looks pretty good. Cancel those two. It's kind of in the Gulf, the Adriatic Sea, safe looking. Let's do some transports also. Okay. Manually recruit that stuff. Yeah, but it's only if you're though, dude. Okay, speaking of improving relations, so somebody Scotland is a platform to go in against England. I literally can't. I really wish I could. England's having a pretty bad game. A lot better on the mainland, but now look at him. He's a pretty bad game. 13 colonies is going to be hell in the future, guys. I'm pretty going to be really strong. Regardless, what I was going to say is we need 150 relations with 2 guys when we form Croatia, which we're just about there. Mulwa is pissed at us. I figure why not chuck a diplomat on Mulwa if we can. I mean, big relations are maxed. Let's do that. Yeah, it always freaks because I actually don't know what it is, objective is off the top of my head when you are whatever. But in our case, Hussite, it's just free, dude. It's surprising. They just give it to you. It might be religious unity or something like that, but anyway, we're working on it. We'll see. It's simply about completing the Sardinia Piedmont missions before taking the next admin tech. We're not forced to take the tech. You know what I mean. We in a nice timely fashion. So this is 19 and then 20 here. In our case, we've got plenty of areas to spend. We want to play catch up and we want to take it around 5 or -5, and that's Germany. We wouldn't want to have completed the Croatian and Sardinia Piedmont now. Alright, currently we want to take a 50 bin overextension. It's 58, 52. It's 57, that's just about perfect. It'd be pretty convenient if we could just walk through here though. Okay, obviously making him the land required to form Rome for war, obviously. Short truceum. So, yep, that looks good. So we're rushing for this. I want to do some courthouses. We're doing a lot better capacity nowadays, which is good, but I mean, uses of... Is it courthouses that we want to do? I think it is. I think it is. It's lagging? Uh, I'm not dropping frames, so... Shoot. I'm trying to... Is anybody not lagging? So I'm not dropping frames right now, guys. I don't know what to do. It doesn't seem to be on my end. I can... I mean, tell me if it fixes itself. Is it... Okay, so I just realized we're in 720 as well. What the frick? Why does it that? My settings don't say. Were we lagging like though? I have nice connection for a few minutes there. I'm not dropping frames, guys. I'm gonna do what I can, but it's gonna be like that because like it's not me. Just give me a second. I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, it's Twitch, guys. Like people saying that they're streaming in 100C and it's still lagging.